Greetings and welcome to my World of Tanks video. I have another killer one. If you saw my video of do the 22 cards in the Black Series have enough gold to get you the Iron Arnie without some special help, the answer was barely no. Now, special help means you could get it if you got lucky. It's something that we have had happen to us, where you got a tank and then you got the exact same tank afterwards. So you actually got the tank and then you got to go refund for that same exact tank. That's happened several times in the same pack. So that would be what I would call a special case. Or if you got tank refunds, then the answer could be yes as well. But without special help, the black card 22 pack, is around anywhere from 1,000 to 2,000 short, depending on the scenario. Because if you get a bunch of tank cards that are tanks you don't have, it will drop your overall gold net in that pack. Conversely, if you don't get a lot of tanks, your gold will be a little higher, because generally speaking, the tank cards and the high value gold cards are kind of sort of interchangeable. I don't have direct knowledge of this, but experience tells me that's the case. I have numerous cases where high tank pools have generated less gold than normal, and vice versa. More gold than normal occurs, more gold coins are normal with lesser tanks, because every time you pull a tank, you get the minimum card value. All right, and if you don't get a tank, well, you tend to get more high value gold cards. So that's the difference. So I'll just give you the heads up there. So anyway, my friend saw that, did it, analyzed it, used the information I provided him, and he had 12 of the 15 prizes for the blue packs. So he bought a blue pack and he sent me the 2 video clips of it. So I want to show it to you guys and let you see what happens. But I figured it's kind of loosely associated to this Arnie tank, so I figured that would be the best tank to put in the background for the video. So let me get this for you. Be right back. Alrighty. Confidential cards, 30 pack. Let's see what happens. I'm going to switch to full screen. There we go. That's a little better. 100,000, always good. Now, for those of you that don't know, 150 gold is the minimum you can get. Like that. But you get, extra stuff like vehicle boosters or free experience or days of premium. Like that. A day of premium. Fantastic. What about more experience, free experience, and another ×3 vehicle boost? Those ×3, or those vehicle boosters are really good if you use them right. Another 1600 was that number was awfully small. I couldn't see it. Better. Oh, M3 Light. Now that tank is at 850 gold. That is the lowest value in the blue cards. But it's 850 plus 150, so he already had it. So that was 1,000 gold off of that card, which is always good. Now, objectively, we'd hope to get, a tank we didn't have, or one that we had that was more valuable. But, it's random luck. Other things you can get here are like the ×2 silver boosters. Also, possibly an extra card. 3 days of premium, that is butt kicking right there. That is butt kicking. So what else is going on? More, this is what we call booby prize. Just the kind of the bottom of the barrel. 150 gold, 2 generic, nothing spectacular things. This is another one. Although personally, I'm out of 4 times commander boosters, so I will enjoy that. Booby prize. Well, 1,200 free experience is a little bit better than booby prize, but that's just how we refer to it. It's like that's what those are the fillers, and you're looking for the good ones. Now that's pretty good though, 100 grand, but we're looking for gold, baby. The way you evaluate these for success is how much gold did you get, and how many tank cards did you get. All right. So far, it's pretty pedestrian at this point. It's been, almost exclusively 150 gold. One tank, nothing spectacular. 2,000 free experience. Now that's good. The free experience is important because eventually free experience can be exchanged for tanks. More triple boosters. Well, 3 times booster, sorry. Man, that's a lot of 150 gold cards. I would have expected to see some 250s and 300s. Jeez. That's okay. Don't know. Man, another booby prize. All right. All right. Now, to tell you the truth, I'd be worried if it was me. I already know what happens here, so I'm not worried, but I'd be worried as I was doing this, getting what he's getting. Because this guy has gotten the string. That's the longest string of 150 gold cards I've ever seen. And that's not something to write home about with glowing terms. That's actually kind of bogus. But it gets better. Man, that is crazy. Wow. This is the thing, man. It's what I say. It's gambling. All right? Just make sure you know up front you're gambling. You never know what you're going to get. There we go. There's a 300. Finally. Jeez. He's down to 5 cards. Boing. That is the #1 card you can get in this set. Tier 7. The Canon d'Assault 105. It looks awesome, too. I'm going to get you a picture of it so you can see it. That is an awesome looking tank. ×6 booster, those are pretty rare. There's a 350, thank you. Wowzers. 1 card, cross your fingers. I don't remember what he gets. That's why I said that. Oh, no, that's it. Okay, let me get you the picture of that tank. All right. This is the page you reach if you come here from the key cards. And I'm going to show you how you can find out what the prizes are. So what he did is went through all these prizes. And if you scroll down here, it'll have links in red right here. These are the links. So he got the M3 Lite. That one was $850. We don't really worry about that. But this is the butt kicker. This is what he got. The Canon d'Assault 105 millimeters. This dude is a butt kicker. It's going to take a second. There we go. This is a tier 8 monstrosity. Yeah, that's a 10,700 gold tank. He was very happy when I talked to him about this, and I asked him to send me the video. And it was really funny. I told him, I go, that's like I mean, I did the black cards, obviously. If you saw that video, I had a similar result. You know, I got the top tank like he did. I'm going to show you the actual physical tank here. Now, let me pause this and I'll be right back. All right, this is the tank itself. You know, tank destroyer, sniper tank, whatever you want to call it. Absolute beastaroonie. Be really nice to have this, so this is why he was super happy. I would like to have that myself if I had a chance. So we talked about the the tanks, and it was really fantastic. Our results were very similar, except this was blue versus, mine was black. Now, his card set, he ended up with just under 600. I think it was like 5,900 gold, which is way above. The standard average for blues is like 5,200 to 5,400. So he was about plus, 5 to 700 gold, depending, which is basically represented mostly by that M3 Lite, which was, 850. That was 850 refund. So, the M3 Lite card had the 850 gold refund for the tank plus the 150 that was in there. So that was a 1,000 gold card. And I went back and double checked because I couldn't see the numbers were too small. But it was really bizarre because his first card was that awesome 400 gold, which is the maximum gold amount a card can have in blue, with 3 days of free premium. Wow, what an awesome way to start, the card run. But man, that was the longest streak of 150 gold cards I've ever seen. It would scare me. I'd be scared going, man, I'm getting destroyed here, And it was looking. Like I said, I already knew he had this tank. You guys did not know this, so I wasn't worried. But if I didn't know this, I would have been over there. The phrase is sweating bullets, because it's like, dude, I'm running out of cards here. You're running out of options. So it was really terrific, that he got such a great tank. And I was thinking, it made me think that, we had discussion with my friend that when I got mine was 10,500 in the black. His was 10,700 in the blues. And, I thought, maybe we need to reevaluate. My rule, is that he got only 2 tank cards, which was one below the average. I got 1, which is one below the average. But I think we have to bump it up and add a tank card virtually when you pull the number 1 tank in the set. So because it's worth more than 2 of most of the 2s. There's a lot of combinations of 2 tanks that are not as good as this one. So I think that's really the top card, counts. It's like if you draw the top card prize, it's like you're getting 2 for 1. So in that case, he would have 2 plus the bonus 1 for the top card would make 3, which is the average. Okay, and same thing for myself. I had 1, but if you plus 1 at 2, that's average. And that's why he said he would agree with me. He felt like he won this, and I totally agree. I felt like I won mine as well, even though we were, quote, 1 tank short. So that was kind of like the new adjustment to my formula to evaluate, because I evaluate these packs on the gold and the tanks that you pull. Everything else to me is a complete bonus, because it all is temporary and ethereal. It goes away. All the boosters, all the silver, the days of premium, the free experience, the vehicle boosters all get consumed. So the meat of your card draw is the tanks and the gold. Even though the gold is also, temporary, you hang on to it longer. And that's how you really can evaluate what you've done. And so, like I told him, he was slightly above average, about 5 to 700 above average. Mine was like 500 over average. And we both got the top tank in the sets, which was fantastic. We both got, I think he said he got 5, I didn't pay attention exactly. I think he said he had got 5 days of premium, which was fantastic. So it was very, good to see this. Now, clearly you saw that, his 5,900 gold is not anywhere close to the Arnie tank, but that wasn't his goal necessarily. But it was just interesting, so you could see a direct comparison between, and it's really weird because they're very parallel. Basically, you could say each of us was 500 above average on the golds that we got, and we each got the top tank possible, which is just an unbelievable similarity. And so you get to see the comparison between these. I mean, the blue cards are really good to me. He agreed with me on this one. I mean, I thought the black card's kind of scary because 22, you just it's like you run out of ammunition before you could really get hot. If you look at it from that perspective, if he opened black cards the way he opened blues, he never sees this tank because he got to it was his 25th or 26th card that got him this tank, and it's only 22 cards total in the black pack. So that's what scares me, is that you run out of ammo before you can get the good prize, which I'm glad for him that he got blue, because the 25th or 26th card in blue, when it's a prize tank, you're going, yes. So that was fantastic. I'm just too scared. I only did the black pack because it was the obvious comparison was Arnie versus the black pack. Do you buy the straight gold or do you buy the pack? And I went for the pack and I had a win. He went for the blue pack because he had the matching. He said he had 12 of the 15 and now he has 13 of the 15 cards. And he's thinking he's going to have to buy another pack at some point. And of course he's walking into it loaded with 13 prizes. That's, if he gets lucky and pulls a 4 or a 5 tank prize draw, dude, he could walk out with, serious mega bucks like my friend Armored Wraith did. So that was really tremendous, to see. He said he wanted to let me know because he learned that technique of analyzing the cards from one of my videos. So that worked out great. But like I said, I don't want to do the black again because it's scary. And red scares me also. It's 27. Man, that's expensive, bro. Because the problem with the reds is there's 30 prize cards. It's like, wow. I mean, it's kind of a different league. I only have about 6 of those cards. So I don't want to play. I don't want to do a red 27 pack because I'm afraid that I'm going to get a bunch of tanks that I don't have, which I'd rather pick up from ops or seasons or random long haul cards or tank rewards cards, which will be, probably a couple years in the future. Before I'm ready to tackle a red pack for gold farming. But he was gold farming here in stellar fashion, relatively speaking. I mean, he did it. He got better than he ended up. Technically, he ended up with better than average gold, as did I. The top tank and a good one won, and he's a tank destroyer guy, so he was really super happy to get this one, and you can't argue with him. I would be super happy with this as well. I got the Observatory, that gigantic Soviet tank destroyer that's, at least double the height of this thing. This one's really awesome because, man, you could get behind the bushes or whatever. Man, this dude is a butt kicker. I had the other one that looks like a freaking, water tower. So, I mean, it's still cool. Don't get me wrong. And it has a monster. Now, the one I have has a monster damage, much more damage than this, but man, this thing is awesome. So I was really super glad that he was able to use my video to help, And he was like, hopefully someone who watches this video will profit from, his experience that we had, and explain it here so you can use the same techniques to consider for yourself what you want to do. But if you're still in the, I want to get the Arnie tank situation, blue is not that helpful. With blue cards, you'd really have to buy 2 packs, which is both good and bad. The good part of 2 packs of blue is that, you'd have 60 cards, which gives you, the average expectation is 6 prizes, and anything can happen. Now, they can be some tier 3s and 4s. It could include the top dog. You just never know. So it all depends, what it is you have, what you're looking for. One of the great things about the blue packs, though, is if your premium stash is kind of thin, man, it's one of the best ways. Well, it's one of the best ways to up your stash, because you can get anywhere from 1 to 7 prizes. I've seen all of those responses, and you can see my videos that's the case. So this goes in the file of the 2 tank prize draws, but this is the best 2 tank prize draw I've ever seen. So you've got that going for you. But this is basically the end. Trying to think of anything else that comes to mind. I'm knocking out some extra videos today. This is Christmas Day, by the way. So I'm not sure what's happening, but this one I thought was really terrific, and I hope you enjoyed it, because I think that's a stellar tank that anyone would be happy to add to their stash. And they're there. You see, well, what's the top tanks? Well, in the last season, my friend and myself both got the top tank, which was the icebreaker. It was better for my friend because he already had it, so he got 8,000 gold refund. But I got one myself without paying 8,000 gold, so I was thrilled. This one, a phenomenal 10,700 gold tank that you won't be finding me buying it. But if I get one from a card, you'll be seeing it. That's for sure. This thing is wicked. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe. Tell your friends. Check out my other videos of cards opening for Christmas Day, and how to get the free Panzer 38H and the T2 Light, which will help you on long hauls if you don't have them. There's stupendous long haul card generating tanks. They get them fast. So that is basically the end of this. Thanks again, and I will see you guys later.